Hey guys, I'm sorry for the previous recording session. Actually, when you are recording this, if you skip the slide, actually you cannot do it back. So what I'm doing, I just stop, I pause, stop, and then I redo again, continuous from the where I left behind. Okay, so now we are talking about NDNS examples. Okay, as we know that in ARM processor, you can use either little endian or big endian. Okay, so what we mean by little endian or big endian, if you look, this is the register R0, where R0 content, okay, it is 32 bit, okay, from bit 0 until bit 31. So the content is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. If you execute the instruction store R0 to the location pointed by R1, mean this is how it being stored. Okay, let's say the R1 is equal at 100, so you start to store at 100. Okay, uh, this is in the little Indian. In the big Indian, it will store the significant bit first, and so on. Okay, if let's say in the little Indian you load only a byte, when you want to put to R2, then the R2 content of R2 is 44. It will, in the little Indian, it will read the first byte, but in the big Indian, when you load R2 at the location of pointed by R1, and then it will read 44, sorry, 11 to R2. So this is the difference between big endian and little endian. Now we look at block of data transfer. The load and store multiple instructions, okay, LDM and STM, allow between 1 to 16 registers to be transferred to or from memory. You can transfer the whole register up to 16 register to the memory, or you want to keep it back to the register, the value. The transfer register can be either any subset of the current bank of the register, This is by default. You don't change the subset, which bank that you use, then it will use the current bank. Any subset of the user mode bank of the register when it is in a privilege. Okay, if you look, this is the format. Okay, we have as usual the condition. Either it will subtract the offset by one for each of the transfer. Okay, either it is down or up. If down means subtract offset from base by one. If up, you reset, then you add offset to the base by one. Okay, this is the register base. Okay, which one is being used? Either it is load or store. Okay, here, right back, write address into the base. If you update it, either you want to write to the register base. This is the register list. Example R0 at 0 bit. Bit 0 set means that R0 going to be transferred. If bit 0 is unset, 0, then it's not going to be transferred. The base register used to determine where the memory access should occur. Okay, the base register point actually point at the address the memory uh, the value that you take either you load or you store. Base register can optionally updated following the transfer. Okay, you put this line. Okay, lowest register number is always transferred to or from the lowest memory location access. If you select, for example, R0, R3, R5, R6, so R0 will be at the lowest memory location to be accessed. Okay, these instructions are very efficient. Okay, saving and restore context. Okay, especially when you uh, move into a subroutine or interrupt, for example, then this is considered very risky. And then you just move a large of data around the okay, stack. For stack, I'm not going to discuss it. Push, pop, okay, stack operation. Okay, traditionally, a stack go down in memory with the last push value at the lowest address. Whereas, actually, the ARM also support assembly, where the stack structure go up through the memory. Okay, actually, you can choose either you want to go up or assembly through the memory. Okay, the value of the stack pointer can either point to the last occupied address. Okay, I'm not going to discuss it. And so need a decrement. Okay, if let's say it is at the last occupied address, so it already haven't been occupied already, then it will need to uh, update first the address and then put the value. That is for what we call full stack, or what we can. There are also another empty stack means that the next occupied address means that both document after you put then you okay. This is the instruction. This is full descending stack, full descending, empty descending, empty descending, empty descending. We always use this by default. We always use the full descending. Full descending means that it points to the last occupier. So you need to update first, then you put the dot. Okay, this is you can go through. If you look at the arrow is not really when I move to another kind of laptop, it's changed. It's not fix. So you try to make sure, try to understand this. If, for example, if it is full, means it will update first and then put the value. Okay, one use of the stack is to create temporary register workspace for something. Example, if you want to use, sorry, if you going for something, any kind of something, including the interrupt something also, it is good to store temporarily whatever register that you are used in the main program, for example. So any register that need can be pushed onto the stack at the start of the subroutine, and then before you came out, you pop it back at the end so that it restore back before return to the folder. This is one of the example. Okay, you want to store to the stack pointer. Okay, you update the stack address. Okay, R0 until R12 all the register, and then the return address and so on so on. Okay, and then you load to the stack when you want to determine before you came out from the subroutine, then you store it back. You load in store, you take the take all the uh, content of the register, put it back onto the register before you came out. Okay. And then direct functionality of the block data transfer. Okay, when LDM, load, and then store are not being used to implement spec, it clear to specify exactly what function of the instruction is. Okay. Specify whether to increment or decrement the base pointer before or after the memory access. Okay, this is increment after STMIA, LDMIA, store and load. Then increment before store and load. Increment after and increment before. Okay, this is how this is a example how you can copy a block of memory, which is an exact of multiple 12 word long, 12 word long, from the location pointed by R12 to location pointed by R30, where R14 point to the end of the block to be copied. R12 is started of the original block that contain the data that you want to transfer, where R13 pointed to the block where you want to transfer. Okay, R12 point to the start of the source data. R14 point to the end of the source data. Okay, how much of the data? We have the start, we have the end, then we know how many. Okay, R13 is where you want to put after you copy. Okay, you have a loop. then you load to pointed by R12, the location, load, then you put all in there, R0, okay, R11. So you are loading 14 bytes, Y4, 48 bytes, Y48, each register will contain 4 bytes. 4 multiplied by 12 is 48. Okay, and then you store it at the location pointed by R13 or R0 until R11. Okay, this is done one by one. And then you make a compare. Either R12 is equal to R14. This is R12 will be update. Okay. Compare, it didn't give any change to the register, okay, only to the flag. Okay, if not equal, when you subtract R12 with R14, it will not then keep on going in the loop. This is example R12, this is R13, this is the what 12, 31, 12, 848 bytes. Okay, until R14. Okay, this start transfer start at R13 position. So okay, this will transfer 48 bytes in 31 cycle, less than one cycle for each byte. Okay, this is a swap instruction. A swap condition uh, the definition and so on. A swap actually is swap between the register and the memory. Okay, in this case, if you it will put in memory, and then it will put register M into the memory, and then from memory it will transfer to destination. So at the end, RD will be equal to RM. So the compiler cannot produce this instruction. Okay, and then we have software interrupt condition. In software interrupt, we have a condition, and then all one for this 4 bit, and then common field will be ignored by the processor. I'm not going to discuss into detail this because this will be another chapter. I mean, it's quite lengthy to discuss about. Okay, so we end our lecture for lecture 7. So good luck for your test.